welcome. This is Dibia Wanguche and how are you? I hope that all is well. I hope everything is okay. All right. If things are not okay, please feel free to inbox me. My number, you can see it on my YouTube. Then you book for your spiritual consultation. All right. I'll check it and we'll know the solution for your problem. Well, today what we are going to talk about is about feathers, its symbolism, and usages. You know, feathers come from birds, and birds are magical. By association, birds are regarded as messengers from the universe. They are all messengers because they carry messages to and fro from the bright blue skies. You know, when you find a feather on the ground, it is a gift from the spirit, probably a spirit guide, probably your chi or a deceased loved one or your guardian spirit, however you want to take it. Because there is something special in every feather that is found in birds like pigeon, pelican, eagle, vulture, woodpecker, fowl, dog, kite, swan, ostrich, hawk, and a whole lot of them. If you find feathers on the ground and cannot identify the feathers, do not worry, all right? You do not have to know the type of bird it came from. Just tap into its magical and spiritual nature. If you are determined to identify the feather of the bird, well, you can start by researching. You can go on YouTube. You watch pictures, you Google them, and you can also find a lot of them. They look so beautiful. When you research, you find out the kind of birds that live in your area. Then you identify the size of the bird and the feather. You can narrow down your search, to few birds if you try hard. Or you can ask your spirit guides to show you the bird in the dream. Or meditation. When you find a feather on the ground, do not forget to look up the symbolism. All right, it is important to identify the kind of bird when diving into feather symbolism. All right, now let me talk about the feather symbolism of birds. Each bird has its own feather. It is symbolic. A peculiar bird is magical and very special. You know, birds have direct link with spirit and bring divine messages, all right? If you do not know the kind of bird, you have to observe the color, observe the shape, observe the size, the structure, the body structure, the color of the feather. They all have special meaning, all right? So how do you identify? How do you identify birds or the feather symbolism? Whenever you see a white feather, it symbolizes that this is a sign from a recent deceased loved one or your spirit guides. When you see a black feather, this means a call to spiritual action and self-exploration. When you see a red feather, this is a sign of passion or love in the air. In the near future, it signifies strength and even favor. When you see a gray feather, this means a time of peace is approaching. You might be fighting. You might be having quarrel, malice, grudges with everyone. But once you start seeing gray feather, always just know it is time to make peace. It's not too late. Make peace. Now, when you see a blue feather, this connotes that it is a sign of communication, peace, and protection. The brown feather is a sign of home life and importance of grounding, The white feather, like I said, that they are from spirit guides, which symbolizes communication and guidance. So do not be afraid. All right? Do not panic. Now, there are parts on the body of the birds where these feathers come from. We have the wing feathers. This kind of side or part of the body that the feather comes from, when you see the wing feathers, it sends you a message, a thought or prayer, for you to another, from you to another, or to a spirit. Wing feathers are always stiffer than other birds, but they support the bird to fly. It will support you in your future endeavor. The technical name for these birds are remiges, all right? The down feathers, these are soft and fluffy feathers that provide warmth to the bird. Therefore, you can use them to your comfort, to protect your spirituality. You can use it to make your pillow. If you get a handful of down feathers, you prepare a soft pillow with it. All right? You talk about the outer feathers. These are called counter feathers, and they are the utmost feathers that one see the most. It's outside. So these feathers are the most colorful. That is where counter feathers bring a sense of appreciation and protection. The uses of feathers in spirituality. I use feathers a lot. The eagle feather and the one we call owl mare, the red one, reddish somehow, very small and delicate. Whenever I want to do my arrow bonago, I normally insert it my okukuagu to reward my spirit guides for jobs well done. This is deep for those who are called to serve as dibia. All right, I love it a lot, and they love it. Whenever I do my Arab Nagu ceremony and I forget to put feather, they will tell me that there is something that I forgot to put for them, that I didn't add it. I will ask question, maybe check Afa, and Afa will say, that I didn't add the feather. I will say, oh, don't worry, next time I forgot that I will put it, and definitely I must. They love it a lot. It's very symbolic. It means that I'm honoring them. Let me tell you that feathers are also used for decorative purposes, like people who are air element and also air and wind element. Yes. You are prone to use feathers for decoration, to decorate your house, decorate your surroundings. Most native doctors, they use it. Most chiefs also, also, and all this, some of the cabinet chief, they put it on their red cap. Native doctors use it. The Indians wear it as a headgear. All right, feathers are added to some herbs and burnt as incense to get rid of negativity, either from the area or from a person. Feathers are used for spiritual sacrifices. There are some spiritual rituals you want to carry out. You must add feather to it, especially if you're going for water works. You add the red one for your marine family, all right? I don't want to be more elaborate on this. It concerns the DBS. They know what it stands for. Some people use feathers to clean their ear locally in Africa. Instead of using the earbud, they use the feather gotten from birds, to clean their ears. Feathers can be used to open closed doors spiritually. They are used for cleansing rites. There are special feathers that when you carry it along, it attracts money to you. So it is money drawing. All right. For my Arobonago, I told you during the monthly sacrifice, I bestow it with Awome and Ubenugo, red and white feathers, to honor them. Feathers are also used during chieftaincy ceremonies in the whole of Igbo land and even beyond. Some cultures, like I got to know of the Indians, they love and adorn feathers a lot. It is spiritual for them. It's very significant. All right. In Igbo land, masquerades are decorated with beautiful, bold feathers of different colors. Then some elements, maybe all might like it, but during the course of my spiritual journey and spiritual works, I've discovered that almost all the elements, air, water, earth, and the fire signs, they love it whenever it's used, for their appeasement of the spiritual guides. If any of the elements love it, they can use it for decorative purposes. All right, it brings good news, it attracts favor, it attracts money. And some elements and their altar installation requires that feathers be added to set up their altars. There are so many uses of feathers. I have just listed out the few ones that I know, and I hope you enjoyed being educated by me. This is me, Dibia Nwangwuchi, signing out. Please don't forget to invite your friends and family, well wishers, even your enemy to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. May the universe bless you all. Thank you.